In today's video, I will show you how to import multiple 3D animations into After Effects. Normally, I'd use Cinema 4D, but due to the limitations of exporting animations in the GLTF format, I'll be using Blender instead. I have downloaded my 3D model and animations from Mixamo.com. These three files are all exported as a FBX file format, and I want these three animations to be inside one GLTF file. Let's begin. For this tutorial, I'll be using Blender 4.2.3 LTS. I'll start with a general file. First, I'll clear everything in my scene by pressing the letter A on my keyboard to select all, then X to delete. Next, I'll switch to the Animate workspace, where I'll import my 3D animations. I'll go to File, then Import, and select FBX. I will locate my files and select Import. I'll start with the character's T-pose. Now that we have our 3D models in our workspace, I'll select the Editor Type menu and choose Nonlinear Animation. You will see a track titled Armature was created, and our Mixamo animations will appear under it. I'll rename this to T-pose. Next, I'll click the push down action button. You'll see our T-pose has become an action to our armature track. I want to add more animations to this track, so I will go ahead and import more 3D animations. Perfect. I will name the layer of this track Walking. Next, I'll return to our armature track and select the No Action layer. To apply the walking layer as an action, select New, browse through our layers and select Walking. You can see it has been successfully applied to our armature track. I'll go ahead and remove the imported animation by right-clicking it in our Scene Collection window and selecting Delete. I'll also delete its mesh by right-clicking and choosing Delete Hierarchy. Perfect. I'll go ahead and import my next animation. And name it Jump. Then I'll return to my armature track and add another action layer. I'll select the No Action layer, click New, and choose the Jump animation. Now I'll delete the 3D model from the Scene Collection window. Next, I'll press the drop-down action button, and we can see all three animations are now in our armature track. The animation at the top of the list will be displayed first, while the others below it will be hidden. Now, let's arrange all the animations in sequence in one layer. I'll start by selecting the walking layer and dragging it to the right. What happened? No problem. I'll keep adjusting it. I'll move the walking layer to the right and the jump layer to the end, then drag it down to align everything. When I preview the animation, I can now see the T-pose, walking, and jump animations in sequence. Now that they are all in one layer, I'll go ahead and export. I'll go to File, then Export, and select GLTF. I'll choose the folder for export. Name the file Animation And before clicking export, I'll make sure the animation box is checked. Otherwise, the animation won't export. Alright, I'll click export. Let's head over to After Effects. In After Effects, go ahead and import the file we just created. I'll go ahead and drag this to the timeline. I'll select the Make Comp Size button and select OK. I'll create a new camera to move around my scene. This looks good. Now, before you can preview your animation, you have to go to the Layers Animation Options section, and where it says Name, we are going to select the animation that we want to preview. In Blender, we created 3 options. The first is our T-pose. It's just one frame showing the T-pose of our character. If I select Jump, we will see our jump animation. And if we select Walking, we will see our walking animation. Now, if you want to repeat the animation, simply duplicate the layer and place them sequentially on the timeline. When I preview it, you can see the walking animation looping. You can also get creative by adding some camera movements to create a dynamic scene. I'll animate the camera's point of interest and position. Let's add a curve to the camera path. Oh, the properties window popped up. I'll close that. Now, I'll select the path endpoints with the pen tool. And, there it is again. I'll move it to this group. Alright, back to adjusting the camera path. I'll reposition the anchor points. Let's preview. Okay, this looks good. But I want the camera a bit closer, and I want the point of interest to focus on his face. Right about here. Now, I'll add easy ease to all of the keyframes. I'll do a final preview. Alright, this looks good. You now know how to import multiple animations into After Effects. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching Tutos, your tutorial channel. Till the next one.